A cross punch is the furthest reaching technique in boxers' arsenal. There are a lot of things going on at the same time while doing a cross punch, so it may take some practice to get it down right. But once you're going to be able to do it in full motion, you will be able to deliver a lot of power and have an excellent reach. First thing to remember while doing a cross punch is to rotate your striking fist from vertical to horizontal knuckles up position. Always remember, and this is very important, you have to rotate your hips. It's pretty simple, no hip, no power. If you don't rotate your hips, you're gonna have a weak punch and you're barely gonna have any reach. If you lean forward while throwing a cross punch, your opponent can easily take advantage of you. So instead of leaning forward, you have to rotate on your axis. As far as footwork is concerned, you have to push off and pivot your rear foot in order to generate some power. If you see that you keep losing balance every time you're throwing a cross punch, that means you need to widen your stance just a little bit. Take advantage of your unused hand by putting it right next to your chin while you're attacking so that you can defend it at the same time. If you don't cover up your chin, it's gonna get exposed and be vulnerable against any kinds of attacks, and you never want to do that. So this is what's happening when you throw a cross punch. Your fist rotates to the horizontal knuckles up position, you extend your shoulder and you rotate your hip for added power, and at the same time you keep your footwork proper by rotating and pivoting your rear foot. Remember, don't lean forward. Instead, rotate on your axis, and also take advantage of your unused hand by placing it next to your chin and protecting it from any incoming attacks. Again, the key is just to practice, practice, practice. You gotta do it until you can execute this technique fluidly and with good balance. Also, don't forget your other hand. You have two, so you should practice with both. Once you feel comfortable with a cross punch and you really think you got it down, then it's time to move on to our next technique, which is a hook. So for now, I'll leave you to it, and I will see you shortly. Just kidding, I'm still here, and I got a little glance of how you were trying to do it. And listen up, you gotta do the hip rotation. You gotta put in that hip, otherwise there's gonna be no power. Alright, this time for real, I'm out.